Hey, what's up, everybody? This is like a little bit of a reaction video. Kind of like for the Bucks. The thing is that like around All Star Weekend, the Bucks did put a bid on to get either 2027 or 2028 All Star game. But what I just read today that was up. It seems like it was up like a few hours ago. That oh, it was up yesterday. Okay, so it seems like the NBA has upped its requirements like 4 days after the Bucks put in the bid, so they upped their requirements. So this is what they need from a city to host an All Star game: 7,250 hotel rooms and a minimum of three five-star hotels. Convention center of 650,000 square feet of exhibition space. Sorry. Um, and 75 nonstop domestic flights and at least 20 international flights. So, the Nathan Marzon, he's straight up and just said Milwaukee does not meet these requirements. So, if you're a person that's don't stay in the suburbs and know like what the city is and stuff, two out of three of those we require. But the only thing we're not required, the requirement that we don't meet, is number three: the 75 nonstop domestic flights and at least 20 international flights. Those are requirements that we don't meet. And
All right, you take care, okay?
I kind of understand that. I kind of understand that too, because like my wife's parents, like every time like they fly over here, they had to come from Chicago to get here because there's no like nonstop flights from
No,
this.
there is a non-stop flight from London to Milwaukee, but it's like $800 more than if they land in Chicago.
Oh, it's more.
It's $800 to $1,000 more if they land in Chicago. So they choose because they can then get a bus, coach, pay for a ride, whatever it is, from Chicago to Milwaukee. Like if they did Coach USA like they've done before, it only costs them $50 each. And that's for the round trip. They can then get the ticket for coming up here and then for going home. That's why they do that. Because as they said, that $800 to $1,000 is their hotel while they're here.
Right.
Because as you know, the longer you stay, if you stay for like a week or something at certain hotels, the price gets cheaper the longer you stay. So that's why they don't do the direct flight, because it really is nearly $1,000 with all the fees and everything. And that's going back to when Robert was 18. So you know damn well our son is like 24 this year. So that's 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well, and they would have been here earlier, but thanks COVID.
Yeah.
You know from 2018 to 2024, and they're going to be coming next year in 2025,
Mm-hmm.
how much more expensive it's going to be. So that's why they fly into Chicago.
Okay. But what I was talking about with everybody is because like they claim Milwaukee does not meet the requirements because they upped the requirements to host an All Star game this year.
Okay.
This was like Bucks put in the bid on Sunday for
Right.
it. 4 days, well, 3 days later, they decided they're going to up it, and
Okay, what have they upped it to? What are they saying we don't meet?
I know there's one of them we don't meet, and that was why I was talking about.
The flights?
Yeah, the flights. Um, 7,250 hotel rooms and a minimum of three five-star hotels, a convention center of 650,000 square feet of an exhibition space.
Bed center across the street, yeah.
Yep. And 75 nonstop domestic flights and at least 20 international flights.
The only thing they'd be down on probably would be international flights.
Yeah.
The domestic flights, yes. International, but this is a thing. This is what I don't understand. Some of the places where they've held the All-Star game, the airports that you get to in order to get to those places the same distance between us and Chicago. So where's they just hating on Milwaukee. Fuck them. Fuck them in the ass. We'll have our own. We'll host our own All-Star game. Absolute bull dash.
Well, you heard from her, and that's the thing that the international flights is the only thing that's that would be a problem. So there's no excuse. And this guy just saying that we don't meet. It's like for somebody that's like in the suburbs and not like in the city would know more what's going on in downtown than anything. Hell, everybody in Milwaukee should know what's going on with downtown and stuff like that. Like we're gonna have more hotels in the downtown area, so that's coming up, and it's gonna be like maybe constructed this year. And the NBA is NBA that's saying that. Oh,
Because we don't meet the requirements for it in regards to like international flights coming into Milwaukee and stuff. But you know, do you want to get the Tostitos, taquitos, Toledos,
but
Toledos out of the freezer?
anyways, and like most of us like talking about in this chat is on the from the Buck Zone at Instagram. Um, and I think the guy from like, I think the guy put this up like in Oklahoma was hoping like Oklahoma City Thunder will get like an All Star game, which they do need. But like, yeah, they just like up the ante, and I'm saying like the only thing that's gonna be the problem is the international flights. But
You know what it is? Stephen A. Smith is a hater. He don't want to come here. So behind the scenes, he's got fuck Milwaukee.
but they ain't had a problem going to Indianapolis this year.
No, because he probably gets head there.
Her words, not mine.
Don't quote me on it. No, the taquitos. They're in
Oh boy. So yeah, like, and plus like there's other stuff they building around downtown that's gonna be starting like this year too. And the plaza with the the fire department, all that stuff, the Deer District, it was supposed to be done within like the next 2 years, like all that's supposed to be done. But then again, setbacks with COVID and like other stuff going on and really set us back. And it's just like strange that they just decided to they just gonna up the requirements. And we have everything but the international flights. That's the only thing we don't have. Now, get the international flights is because that they want the other people in the country, witness All Star games and like talk about it in their neck of the woods, which I can understand that. But my thing is that they can still do that if if they want to fly like international and like go to Chicago instead, because like our taxes has been raised this year, and I know that may be a little bit of a problem for some people, but then again, there's people that got money. They probably wouldn't even care less about that. But
that's how I feel about it.
but anyways, and you can see that's why I got this on, because I think it's full of crap, and they like, I don't know if Adam Silver is stalling or something like that, or what's going on.
Is that every time like people are saying that the All-Star game should come here and everything, and it's one of those things where they're like, no, because you haven't done enough.
Right.
You need to do X, Y, and Z. We can't control the flights that come into the airport.
Right.
That's between the airline companies and the FAA. Okay? We can't control that. So to me, that shouldn't be held against us, especially when there is a major international airport 90-minute drive away. literally a 90-minute drive away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a lot of the players who would be coming here would be flying in on their personal flights, team flights and everything. So they would be coming into Milwaukee, which all these teams have done throughout the season. They fly into Milwaukee. Okay, hotel-wise, how many fucking hotels, excuse my language, do we have downtown? And surrounding areas.
Mm-hmm.
They're expanding. And don't discredit where they're saying that, like, convention space. The band center across the street is going to be open in what, like 2-3 months?
May.
Yeah, and my thing is this, okay? Put all the NBA aside. What convention have we got here this summer? The Republican Party.
Mm-hmm.
Which will probably involve former US presidents coming here. If they're willing to come here, admittedly Trump won't, but then he's bitch made anyway. Sorry, Trump. But if you've got all of these Republican Party people who we know are uppity, snobby bastards coming to Milwaukee, the Secret Service have already put out where their grid is going to be and all this other stuff. And they had similar requirements. It's the NBA. It ain't the government. They're just stalling.
Well, enough said on that one. And like I said, the idea and stuff is like piece of crap. And that means all these other cities are going to get it like more than once and all that stuff. Like, I wonder what was the issue when we had it in 1977. Did we have everything, or what was the case with that? So I don't get how we end up having it in 1977, but can't have it now. You know what I mean? Within the next like few years and stuff. Like, we managed to get an MLB All Star game here in 2001. That's saying something. But there's no way in hell that we probably gonna end up getting All Star game because we don't meet the international flight some
Sorry to
standards.
interrupt. You want me to make your contract?
Sure. But but that's our rent. It's gonna be a guarantee. We're gonna get an All Star game in 2027 or 2028 because we got all the requirements except for international. So some international places, you gotta they will go, but as she said, they'll be more expensive. So that's why a lot of people probably
Have
will.
tomato and sour cream inside?
Yeah. So I'm confident that we're gonna get an All Star game either 2027 or 2028. So yeah, just not more or 2027 or 2028. We're gonna have it. So I'm betting 2028. So that's just my thing. But yeah yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably in the next video, y'all probably gonna hear from me. What probably will be tomorrow with the games and wrestling and all that stuff that's going on tomorrow. So please watch out for us on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Check out our past videos. You like wrestling content and Bucks content, you will you would like this channel. And please subscribe. Try and get to at least 500 subscribers by June. So hopefully we can get there to the halfway point to get into 1,000, which I hope we reach by the end of the year. But we will see.
I've seen that chair before.
Thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. You like fan art and like stuff from the comics and drawings like that, you can go to Art from the Heart on Facebook. Moving dudes, if you're in Wisconsin and Florida trying to move within those states, you can give them a call. So 414-807-4299. And that's it for me. Until the next video, y'all have a good one.